And the Tar Heels lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Looking for his big tight end. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Well, that's a great job of working the middle of the field by this quarterback, and he picks up big yards.
And the Tar Heels will try to keep this drive moving. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Well, if you're not careful as a quarterback, this is the kind of route that defensive back wants to jump and get in front of for an interception and maybe a touchdown going the other way. But this time, the receiver runs it well, brings it in, and then gets out of bounds.
Touchdown, Tar Heels. This quarterback on fire today.
Chris, how about the call here with the wheel route? The running back, we know he can run the football, but here he shows his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield, and that wheel route is tough on a defense. Sometimes the back can get lost. Here he catches it and finds his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
Automatic on the PAT. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Running out of time in the pocket. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. To the air, it's Reed. Catch made on the right side. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. From the shotgun, drops back. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Looks like the defense has it. Touchdown, UNC. On the scoop and score.
Oh, it's your worst nightmare if you're a quarterback. They bring the blitz. He doesn't recognize it. Ball goes on the ground. Defense does a great job of picking this thing up. That's exactly what they hope for. Catch the quarterback off guard. It works out, and it gets them a touchdown.
PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Now they're running on the toss. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Boy, when this back has room to run, he really can hurt you with his speed and ability to accelerate upfield to pick up a first down. Think about A&M backs over the years. They have been spoiled. Some great backs, most recently Devon A-Chain and Isaiah Spiller. But even going back, people forget Dante Hall when he wore that Texas A&M uniform.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. 2nd down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Moss. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time, nice throw, and it's a first down.
When they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Looking to pass. It's Reed. Little floater there, but it falls incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He lets it go on the move, looking deep. He pulls it in for a big gain. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
On first and 10, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
QB tries it again here on second and 10. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Makes a quick catch.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion. Keep your...
Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Aggies. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, blinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get us top and preserve that momentum. He'll call for the fair catch here. Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. They've got to be pleased with their performance here in the first half. Let's see if they just play it cautious and get to the break in front. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Close to the tight end. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Texas A&M.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Quick throw over the middle. The tight end makes the catch downfield. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows one or two more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
And the Tar Heels getting set on 1st and 10. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the extra point makes it a 28-14 game. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Seconds of the half as they line up here in 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Reed. Quick throw to the left side. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
He's escaping the pocket now. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Texas A&M 14.
The Aggies will kick it off to begin the second half. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. Did well to avoid a loss there, but it's no gain on the play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Hamilton. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. And now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
First down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37.
Well, here's the first play to start this second half, and it's really more the same of what we saw in the first half. Really no need to make drastic changes. What you were doing in that first half gave you the lead. Just keep working on it.
And looking to throw now on first down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
And the Tar Heels come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40. This offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
Now, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. In the clear at the 25. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
But these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
And the Tar Heels line up with a first and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
At the 3-yard line. Brings up second and goal.
That's a second and goal play for the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Wide receiver on the carry. No gain on the play. That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, North Carolina 28, Texas A&M 14.
Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a third and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
They'll try the option play here. The back's got it on the pitch. No, he didn't make it. He is stopped short, so they don't take the chance to add to this lead, and the defense will get the football back.
Wow, Chris, I don't know. You got control of this game, and you go for it here? A little bit confusing. Why even allow your opponent any chance of anything? Finish out the win and just punt it away.
Wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. To throw, it's Reed. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Suddenly, off the interception, it's 1st and goal for this offense. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Snags the quick throw. Touchdown, North Carolina. This offense cannot be stopped. But Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
14.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Texas A&M offense back on the field. This drive is important. The last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Oh, that one's picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. He lets it go on the move. And he's got it. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. The officials make the easy call. Quarterback was well past the line of scrimmage before throwing the ball. Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the 1st down.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. And the Tar Heels will come to the line here looking to convert on 4th down.
Gringo. 42 Spider. 4-2 Spider. Logger.
The quarterback making some changes at the line. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Touchdown, Tar Heels. And the beatdown continues. That's another strike for this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against his secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Point after, not right through. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. This thing is so out of hand, all you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. Using his legs on the scramble, and he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time before he could get out, they keep him to a short game.
Second down play coming up. Press coverage now from the secondary. To throw, it's Reed. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Who could not stop him? He's in. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
21.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Green. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Is back out there on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And the ball is picked off. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
That's the last thing that you could afford to do. Working with the lead in the 4th quarter, I thought it'd be easy throws, high percentage throws, run the football, keep that clock moving. Now you've given your opponent a chance to get back into this game.
Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
Gets rid of it on the move. Makes a quick grab. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Well, a field goal here does them no good, so the offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking to the end zone. But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs.
Well, that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game. It's very fitting here on this fourth down play in the fourth quarter. Under 2 minutes to go. They step up again. Give them the game ball.
And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. Great performance by this home team. There's going to be a serious party around here tonight. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there. As this clock continues to wind down, this offense has had a great day.
Okay, ready?
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Ready, set.
That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here.
325.
And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Looking right. This one caught. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. And the Tar Heels begin a new series here, 1st and 10.
Clear. Come on, set.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Lets it go. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.